YouTube and BitChute is live and SensorTube is live. Nice. Hi everyone, this is chycho. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another live stream. Today is October 22nd 2025 and we're doing an open discussion live stream as well as a comic book haul since we caught up with all our comic book hauls, and now we can start doing the comic book hauls as they come in, right? So fantastic. Sort this out. Maybe Jack Daniels, salutations, welcome to our live stream. Hope you're doing well on Twitch. Random Moose Brains, salutations. Hope you're doing well. Hey Chycho and chat, salute. Python, Kental Music, salute on SensorTube. Oh my god, how are we doing? 3 phones, 1 stream, 2 football games. Nice. How much money you got on the line? How much money on the line? Right. Have the betting what do you call it, page open on another phone. Jack Burton, yippee, made the live stream. Nice, Jack. Salute. We're gonna do, gang, by the way, we're gonna do open discussion first half of the stream or first 3/4 of the stream. I got 4 packages of 50 pounds you got on the game. Nice. I got 4 packages of comic books games of comic books that arrived yesterday. Actually, no, all 4 of them arrived yesterday because we had a sort of intermittent, we still do to a certain degree, mail strike going on. All of these were held up in the queue and they all arrived at the same time. So fantastic. We can do a nice comic book haul. Should be super fun. Oh my god, 125 stream streak. Damn, that's a lot, especially since we're only doing 1 a week. Yeah, 1 a week for a long time. More comic haul. Yeah. No, good. One is political, the other one erotic, manga erotica, in the seed form. Ice came to my town today and now my business is suffering because the labor doesn't want to show up. Damn. No landscaping, no construction work. Damn, no landscaping at all, no construction work. Crazy. Like, if you got popcorn, you knew what was going on or what was about to come, and we just didn't know how it was going to be rolled out. Just watching this clown show in the Western world is, if you're not ready for it, it's stressful. If you didn't prepare for it, it's stressful. If this is something new to you, you don't understand it, it's stressful. But if for people who've been talking about it like we have, the civil unrest, it's good to see it come to be so we can move on to the better paths that we envision, because this had to come about before our societies can, and people in general, can look around them and go, whoa, a lot of this is an illusion. So how do we fix it, right? Hickey 2113, hi Chycho, greetings from Finland, long time viewer, first time live. Nice to have you. Heikki, is that how you pronounce it? Heikki. It's got to be some kind of Finlandish pronunciation. Welcome to our live streams. I'm glad you made a live one. Elder God, erotic politics. I'm calling. No Clintons, we don't want to get on that list. Salute, gang. I'm gonna do my little intro and then we'll get down. Well, I'll open discussion right now, so we can talk about whatever we want. I can do my intro during the open discussion, and then let's say the last half an hour, 45 minutes, let's say half an hour, because we can go overtime. Close enough for Heikki. Good. So last half an hour we get into it, and if we go overtime, which we probably will, we go overtime, whatever it is. I can't go too long overtime though. Oh no, we can, maybe. I don't we'll see. Gang, if you want to follow this work, we're on Patreon, Substack, Subscribestar. And I should also mention that all the videos, the live streams, the full live streams are loaded on Patreon and Substack as well. Okay, and sometimes the extended videos, the extended cups, right? You're 2 goals away from 750 pounds from a 50-pound bet. That's not a bad return. That's not a bad return. Better return than what I got off Netflix puts today, because bought puts last week, bought puts earlier this week, and Netflix did a nice 10% dump, so we ended up selling it. It was good. 40-50% gain, not bad. Gang, we're on the Matrix. We do have a Matrix space, so you're definitely welcome to join us there, join a little community and growing. And apologies if Matrix is a little bit complicated to navigate and to create an account and log on. It's working for us quite well right now. Gang, we're live streaming on Twitch, on SensorTube, and on BitChute. Sooner rather than later, we're going to do it on probably Nostr and then XMR chat, and we're going to take D Live out of this, right? And all the videos are uploaded to Rumble and Odyssey as well after the live stream, and everything else is uploaded there. So Rumble and Odyssey get everything, just the same way BitChute does as well. SensorTube, almost everything, right? Gang, we are on Twitter, Minds, Truth Social, Substack Notes, Gap, Getter, and Blue Sky. I almost forgot it. Blue Sky. So you're definitely welcome to follow us and share information on those platforms with us. Free speech. Speak your mind. No, that's a 10-pound bet. 10 pound, 750 on 10 pounds. Damn, that's like crypto gains. Gang, let me take this stuff down. Or past crypto gains, because I don't think they're gonna do those types of returns anytime soon, or anytime again on that level. But we see. So gang, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, the Trump-Putin meeting cancelled from what I understand, so not happening, which is a good thing. Shouldn't have happened. Not in not in Bulgaria. Right? Was it Bulgaria? Hungary? Oh, I can't forget. Hungary, not in Hungary. Xylo. With the Canada government being so occupied by Zios, how does Mark Carney get away with recognizing Palestine without any backlash? Because recognizing Palestine didn't really mean anything. Like there have been countries for decades that have recognized Palestine, right? But Zionist Israel continues to genocide Palestine with the help of the Western world. Canadian government still sending weapons, even though they may say they haven't, but they have. They're fulfilling previous obligations. Maybe they're still sending weapons. They still fund Israel. They still have tax-free donation things for Zionist Israel. They had to do it because fucking people are pissed. They're watching genocide unfold in real time, and if they're grown-ups and they don't know what's going on, their kids are coming back going, because kids are talking about, they're going, oh my god, dad, mom, have you seen what happened? They're fucking blowing up Palestinian children. They're shooting them in the head, sniping them, they're burning them alive, they're torturing them, they're raping them. Oh, what do we do? How can we do something, right? So they had to come out and say, okay, what's the least we can do? We can recognize the state of Israel. We can recognize Palestine 75 years after the colonial Zionist state was carved out of Palestine. They recognize Israel pretty damn fast. Why didn't they recognize Palestine? What the fuck, right? Disgusting. Xylo. And I see they are jailing Canadian citizens now for World War II reversionalism. As an American, that's so wild, so wild. Germany is fucking much worse. UK is horrendous. France is horrendous. The Western world has become clown world. There's no free speech, censorship up the yin yang, open dialogue, open discourse. Oh my God, you talk freely. There's a lot of rats around that are injected up the yin yang, and they'll point the finger to you, to the Gestapo, to come and fucking make you disappear, right? Not that it stops me, but I'm Armenian. Our ancestors are used to dealing with fucking monsters, right? Jack Britain on Censor Tube. Before anyone asks, my family are still British. That's from last stream. Are they still Persian? That was so funny. That was so funny. It probably just came out. The person just typed it out incorrectly, right? It just came out that way, but it was good. I laugh at my own slip ups too, right? Oh my God, I'm good. I'm good at probability math. Nice. Israel is a much older state. Boy, look, how we doing? No, I'm late. No, we just started. We just started. Bob Gamble, 0%, 0%. Bob showing up. MC, how are you doing? Salutations, salutations. The seed form. What are your thoughts on religion being the root of all evil, and any global peace, anti-war era being impossible as long as religion exists? Those people haven't read Gulliver's Travels. Those people are stupid if they think religion is the cause of all wars. No, stupidity is the cause of all wars, as Gulliver's Travels showed us. In Gulliver's Travels, the Gulliver lands on an island, if I remember correctly, and there's two kingdoms of little people fighting each other. War. They're waging war. What are they waging war on? Which side of the egg to break when you're eating it? Hard boiled or soft boiled, right? The fat end or the sharp end? And these two kingdoms are killing each other. They're going to war. They're killing each other. On which side of the egg to break, right? How superficial can you be? It's beyond, oh, eye colors. You have blue eyes, I have black eyes, that's why you must wage war. It's so irrelevant which side of the egg you want to break. But those in control can fool the citizens, as Goring stated. What did Goring state? State a lie often enough and people will believe it. Or another one was rile people, I'm paraphrasing, rile people enough to tell them there's an external force that wants to wage against them, and they'll rally against the troops and go to war for you, right? Which side of the egg to break? And people say, oh, it's religion. Well, because you're an idiot. That's why you think it's religion. That's because you haven't read Gulliver's Travels. Go read Gulliver's Travels. Fuck, right? That's my 2 cents on it. Oh my God, I want Bob to return. I miss him too, but he was spamming so much. Like if he did, 2 3, do 3 in a row and then wait a little bit, and then do 2 in a row, wait a little bit. No, the guy was, he was having diarrhea of garbage. Elder got cash out at 467 pounds. Nice return. First time chat. Spigging. Greetings, Chycho, long time viewer, first time commentator. Came for the comics, stayed for your insights. Thanks. Good luck with that. My insights are sometimes way off, right? But thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Herpetorp, Chycho, you think any of the Richmond people with their housing titles now at risk due to the couching case regret doing land acknowledgements? I don't know how many people in Canada, and what Herpedorp is talking about is there are people living in Richmond, in a part of British Columbia, Canada, near Vancouver. Steel Lord of Iron, thank you very much for subscribing again. Cheers. So in the courts, one level of course, I don't know if it's gone to BC Supreme Court, it might go to Canadian Supreme Court, whatever it is, right? The courts has stated that certain area of British Columbia, a city off of British Columbia, and some lands outside of that city and stuff like that, just basically certain lands are no longer, the title of that land is now belonging to a certain tribe, certain nation, faction, right? Certain tribe in British Columbia, Canada. And the tribe is happy because they just got a title to a shit ton of land with houses on and people living on it, and nice islands and shit, right? There are other tribes. Now I won't get into why they, they were given the title, because they had fishing rights in the past and stuff like this. Whatever it is, I don't know. I looked a little bit into it. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to go deep down into it. I want to see what the results are, right? So they got title. This nation, this tribe, was given title to this land, and the government's now repealing it. There are other nations, other tribes, indigenous tribes, that are appealing it, saying, hey, wait a second, we're fishing there too. Give us some, right? So everyone's going for it, right? One of the comments I heard, one of the best comments I heard, was from Remark88, right? And he puts out videos, and he lives in Vancouver, where we are, right? I'm from here, British Columbia. He's from British Columbia. We sort of keep track of the tyranny rolling and insanity rolling out in British Columbia. It's crazy, right? So his comment was this, in short, he put it out like a couple of months ago or something, right? His comment was this: why are we allowing an entity, peoples, the English monarchy, really, that owns all of Canada, because we're part of the Commonwealth, we pledge allegiance to the fucking king or some shit, right? Why should a people that stole a certain land in the first place be given the power to entitle that land to one of the tribes in the in the region where there are multiple tribes living there? And people have paid for that land, like according to their titles, where when people went and bought the house, the land came with the house, right? The house is a lot cheaper if you buy it without the land being on it. There are places where you can actually go buy a house, but you get the rights to the house. You own the house that's on the land, but you don't own the land, right? So it's a lot cheaper. There's different ways you can do it. So all these people paid all that money thinking they own the land. They bought the land at the same time, but the government just steps in and says, no, you don't own the land. Good luck. Gave them the rights to this tribe, right? And according to what just happened in the court, that can be done everywhere in British Columbia. And if it's going to go to BC Supreme Court, and most likely to go Canadian Federal Court, right? The Supreme Court, and it'll have to be discussed, because if that precedent is set, not is all titles of lands in British Columbia up for question, all titles of all lands in all of Canada, the second largest country in the world by landmass, all of Canada up for question. So good luck. Right? So I don't know how those people feel. Me, looking at it from afar, not too far, right? And me knowing, because in personal finance streaming videos I've been doing for 8 years or something, I've been telling people, look, don't go into major debt, stay liquid a little bit. Interest rates are going to go up. We don't own a house because the rules, regulations are constantly changing. I talked to a realtor the other day, not the other day, a few months, like a year and a half ago, not a few months, a year and a half ago, when a family was buying some property here, right? And the BC government had passed a law that basically took away property rights. That's why he was really angry. Like, he was a realtor in this area for 40 years. He was really angry. He goes, the government of Canada, British Columbia, just took away property rights because they said, oh, you can't run Airbnbs, we can come and seize your property, we can do this, we can do this. And they did it with the COVID lockdowns too, the BC government passed a law, like mandates and mandates, where anyone working in healthcare, if they were questioning the healthcare authority, not even fucking medical people, if they questioned it, then the government was given the right to enter your home without a warrant and seize whatever the hell they want. So it's just fucking shit show. This is just one more nail in the coffin of Canada. And we'll see where it goes until sanity takes hold. Martin Armstrong is predicting that Canada will break up by the early 2030s. My guess is Canada might break up as well. Okay. That was a long way to answer that question because it's linked up everywhere, right? It's linked up everywhere, right? Brad Kowalski, heading to a Comic Con this November. Wish me luck. Good luck. You should be able to get some amazing deals. Take cash with you. Take cash with you. You should be able to get some nice deals. Okay, I'm seeing some nice deals coming out. Hence a lot of comic book calls, right? Hence a lot of comic book calls. Yeah, that's that. War on the yoke. War on the yoke. Yeah. Xylo, our U.S. Senator Ted Cruz is embarrassing us again. What did he say this time? Speaking at a Xylo event and saying those Americans who reject Israel will be cursed. Yeah, I saw that part. Now he said that during Tucker Carlson's interview as well. And Tucker's like, "Where's that saying in the Bible?" He goes, "It says it there somewhere, right? I don't have it handy, but we can look it up if you want." Right? That's like, what do you call that piece of crap, Rumsfeld, when they asked them where's the weapons of mass destruction after they invaded Iraq and before invading Iraq, killing 1 million Iraqis. Oh, they're in the north and the south. They're there somewhere, right? Like, how are they able to get away with this shit? Crazy, right? Steel Lord of Iron, 25 months. Thank you again, brother. What's the beverage is I'm back to tea, so I'm not drinking. Summer, spring summer is over, so drinking bare minimum, right? So this is Persian black tea, drinking alcohol, that is Persian black tea with raspberry leaves, right? So last few days, and raspberry leaves, I think they sort of act like a, I don't know, diuretic, but they're sort of they're a little cleansing to a certain degree, right? So I'm drinking Persian black tea and raspberry leaves that I harvested from our own raspberry bush, right? Took the leaves like I don't know, 3 years ago or something like this, and dried them and crunched them up and threw them in a jar, right? It's really good, actually. It's got a hint of raspberries. And I got eating daikon. I don't know if you guys know what daikon is. It's like Chinese, I think Chinese or Japanese, they use it a lot. It's like a radish, but it's big, and it's like, oh, I lost a whole bunch. Don't fill it up too much, right? So it's like very liquidy, refreshing. It's very refreshing. Very refreshing. Herpedorf. I was interested in buying a house over the next couple of years, but the Cowichan case has given me pause. Almost all of BC is on Aboriginal claimed lands, so I wouldn't want to give up my title home for pennies on the dollar. Yeah, I agree. And that being said, there's already, prices are dropping. Family, us, whatever. We're starting to look at some properties, keeping track of. It's like before you enter a market, buy a certain stock, you should track that stock for a while to see how it behaves, where its movements are, what pressures it's under, and stuff like this, right? So right now we're tracking things, and found some crazy good deals actually. But again, I'm with you. it's got to have multiple things. Two of the main things we're going to look at before we even consider it picking up a property is access to water, soil. Okay, so it's got to have a good water source, it's got to have good soil, and it can't be in a zone, because British Columbia government recently rezoned a lot of land to put them under a high risk of fire, forest fires and stuff, right? So just imagine you owned a house and you were in a zone that was like, whatever, you live in the suburbs, urbs, wherever, right? And then and you're paying a certain amount of insurance per year, and insurance is pretty high to begin with, right? And then the Canadian government bureaucrats, dumb asses, garbage, right? Governments are all Western governments are garbage now, right? Just unthinking morons, right? They get their maps and they draw lines around, oh, this area had a forest fire, or maybe one every 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. Oh, this area had a little forest fire, maybe a little guy, someone built a campfire for. They rezoned huge chunks of British Columbia as high hazard for forest fires. All of a sudden, all those people that are trying to get their insurance renewed for their homes, now they're paying a huge premium to what they were paying. I read something, I couldn't, but sometimes it's like triple, twice, three, and some people can't even get insurance for their house anymore, right? Because no insurance company will insure them, because some bureaucrat went high fire risk zone, right? So people say, whatever, don't let them get insurance, who cares, right? They save money. Well, it's a problem, because if they have a mortgage on their house, and when they go to the bank to renew their mortgage, right, the bank is going to go, okay, you got this, good, here's utilities, and your insurance. And if you turn to them and say, don't have insurance, they're going to go, what? Well, don't have insurance. What do you mean you don't have insurance? For us to renew your mortgage, you have to have insurance. It's all bureaucracy, right? You have to have insurance. Our bank won't take on that liability. They're like, you turn to them and say, well, no insurance company is going to insure me. And the bank goes, well, we're going to have to foreclose. Or we'll insure you. We have a company, sister company, that'll insure you for, if you were paying, let's say, I don't know, whatever it is, $5,000 a year. Now you're going to pay $20,000 a year. Basically, governments are screwing over citizens of their countries. It is what it is, right? People shouldn't have allowed their rights to be taken away. Some of us tried to make sure they weren't, but it didn't happen, right? And Jack Britton, I have a property strong the color of E-Man and 4 sugars. Hilarious. Brad, those indies the other day were fabulous. Thanks. Oh, you're gonna like these. You're gonna like these. Oh yeah, I bought the TOD number 6 Neil Adams cover. TOD. Oh man, acronyms. I don't know what TOD stands for. CGC 9 white pages, $60. That's including shipping. Nice, very good. TOD number 6. TOD. I should know this. Insurance across the board is discount, Brad, 100%. But if you're buying something heavy, if you need a loan for it, banks won't give it to you if you don't have the insurance, right? MGC on sensor tube. Salutation, chycho. If you live in the GTA and you can keep aside $150 bi-weekly after mortgage and bills, what is the best way to invest these few dollars bi-weekly? So $300 a month. $300 a month. $300 a month. You could buy just silver coins, right? So silver coins, that sets you a base, and over a certain amount of, this is not personal finance advice, okay, I'm just letting you know this, but you basically want to slowly build assets, value of something, right? Silver coins, they've done a huge pump, it's gone up a fair bit, but if you're buying it slowly, you might pay a little bit more premium. It depends. Talk to your whoever you're going to buy it from, see if they realize you're going to buy on a regular basis. They'll give you a discount maybe, right? So you slowly start accumulating those. You could start accumulating collectibles. And that's what I've done with my collection over the years. I go through periods. If I have some extra money, Tomb of Dracula #6, Neil Adams, damn nice. CGC 9 for 60 bucks. Nice. And Neil Adams, I mean, hell, right? Awesome. That's a nice pickup, man. That's a nice pickup, right? That's 4 issues before Blade makes his first appearance, right? Yeah, Blade makes his first appearance, #10, right? But in regards to investing, here you could do what Brad is doing. Look for an, know a genre, get into a genre, a collectible that's also semi-liquid or liquid as gets, right? Comic books was one. It can be very liquid, or sometimes it tightens up. It's not liquid, prices drop, right? Right now, as you know, I've been buying some comic books because I noticed prices have dropped a little bit. So I'm picking up. So accumulating, and when the prices go up, you either don't buy or you sell a little bit, liquidate a little bit, just like stock does a huge pump up, sell a little bit, not all of it if you don't want, and then if it comes down, buy again, boop, up you go, right? Possibly crash and burn, right? So slowly start accumulating some form of asset. It might even be stocks, right? You might even buy stocks if you want, or save the money, put it aside until you go, let's say 3 months, you have $900. What can you do with $900? Sometimes you can do more with 900 than you can do with 150 or 300, right? I'll give you an example. I had a drum set, Milestone drum set, the only fiberglass drum set in the world that was ever made in Vancouver company that doesn't exist anymore, right? So they made these drum sets that were really good. I bought it dirt cheap. I bought it for like 825 bucks or something. I bought it, let's say 800 bucks I bought it for, right? I needed to sell it because I was moving and I wasn't playing drums, and I wish I didn't sell it, but I needed to sell it because I had a lot of shit, right? So I listed it to be sold on classifieds at the time. No eBay. There was an eBay that you could sell. There was eBay maybe, but I wasn't going to ship a drum set. So I put it in newspaper classifieds and online. Drum set, Milestone, beautiful. Took pictures for 1,400 bucks or something like this. 1,400, 1,500. I was willing to take 1,200 for it, right? Didn't sell, right? I said, the fuck with it, right? So what I did, I listed, it's like auto wreckers, right? They buy cars and they take it apart and sell the parts individually. Or some of the hedge funds in Wall Street, they buy into a company, take out all the money, all the assets from it, and then break it up and sell it for pieces, and they make a lot of money. So I took my drum set, I had the little cow things, I had tom-toms, I had nice cymbals. So I had bongo, I sold it individually, right? The cymbals individually, the cow bells individually, some of the roto drums I sold those individually. So that's what you could do. So one thing you could do with $150 a week, $300 a month, is get into learning about something, right? Figure out what a good deal is. Maybe you can buy it in bulk and then break it up and sell those individually to make extra money. If you can make 50% more, now you're not making $300 a month, banking $300 a month, you're banking $450 a month with a little bit of time, and you can attribute that time as investing in yourself for you to learn the system, to learn how to do business, to learn how to do all this shit, right? So we acquire tools yourself to become more anti-fragile. You could do a lot with $150 every 2 weeks, or $300 a month, or whatever you have, right? Figure out what system you want to dive into and dive into it. Okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket though. Compiler, GNU compiler, nice. Linux, I love it. Unix, really. The good thing about collecting rarities is that even if it does eventually lose its value, at least you still have something cool. I collected a lot of stuff too. Nice. Yeah, I'm a collector. You're gonna see from this, right? Jack Britton. It works with old board games. Yeah, buy one cheap at a sale and sell all the bits separately as spare parts that people lose. 100%, 100%, right? That's why I do some of the lots I've done. We've done this with comic book hauls, and we make spreadsheets. I look at unit price. How much am I paying per comic, right? And I have the info here for one of the hauls. Hopefully it's in there. I don't know. We'll see. I still have a couple more coming, right? Still, my wife drinks raspberry leaf tea for preparation to have a home birth. Nice. I'm not gonna have a home birth, but maybe I'll take a huge dump. That'll help. Raspberry tea. Elder God, Daikon, also known. So this is Daikon. Okay, this is Daikon. Elder God would know this. Wow, you probably use this in your kitchen. Being from Hong Kong, you would have had a lot of this, right? So daikon, also known as muli or winter radish, is a large white root vegetable with a mild, slightly peppery flavor that is used in many Asian cuisines. It is versatile and can be eaten raw in salads or pickled or cooked in stews and stir fries, where it becomes tender and absorbs other flavors. Daikon is also known for its potential health benefits, such as aiding digestion and providing vitamin C. Nice, that's good to know. I didn't know about those parts. Yeah, and you can cook with this. This is raw. I'm eating it raw, right? And what I did with this is I cut it up into slices. It's like oval like this, right? So I cut it up in slices, cut those in half, put them in a container in water, right? And I put them in the fridge. I did this yesterday, and then they absorb the water. They become more watery, and I eat them raw, or I use them for cooking. Fantastic with cooking. One of the best ways to eat this, by the way, in daikon, is take some soya or Bragg's or vinegar or something, put it in a dish a little bit, and then dip it and eat it. Or spicy stuff. It's really good. As long as it's liquid, it picks it up, right? And amazing for stews and stuff. Tank watch streak reached. Tank is currently on a 5-stream streak. Nice, Tank. Salutations. Bareface man, hello Chycho. Hope you're having a great day. So fantastic day so far. Thank you. Looking forward to looking at the comic books. First time chat. Vugol laugh out loud. Vugol laugh out. Hey, it's Vuego. New account. Vuego. Okay. Welcome back, Vuego. Xylo. Few days ago, Carney said he would enforce the International Criminal Court's arrest warrant on Netanyahu. Yeah, I don't think he will. Wiggle. In case you don't recall, I was a guy that made you that one cat emote. Yes, nice. Thank you very much. We still have it. We still have a cat emote, and I love that cat emote. And our kitty cats love the cat emote. Our kitty cats, the Salam Via. Show the cat. Thank you very much, Wego. I didn't remember, by the way. There's so many names, right? And I'm bad with names. Thank you. Salute to the cat emote maker. Cheers. Oh yeah, that cat emote is not going anywhere. Thank you. Oh my god. Initially launched on 3rd September 1995, it was known as Auction Web. I have. It's from northern China. Yeah, no, it's from northern China. Daikon. Wow. 99er Darrow, 999 Darrow, 99 Darrow. What do you think about that Osama bin Laden did and how he was as a person? What do you think about what Osama bin Laden did and how he was a person? Did Are you talking about 9/11, or do we know 100% that Osama bin Laden did it? He came out and said he didn't do it. So, um, what do I think about Mossad, CIA, Deep State, Dick Cheney conducting a false flag on U.S. soil or allowing it to happen? There's the cat emo. Allowing it to happen. While Americans should be pretty pissed, but I'm not sure why they went into Afghanistan, killed a shit ton of people there, and then invaded Iraq, killed 1 million people there, and they're still in the Middle East, and a lot of Americans died, and cost you trillions of dollars because your government officials lied to you. They came out and said they lied. What did they lie? Oh, they disseminated false information from Zionist Israel with the yellow cake. Oh, why did Zionist Israel do that? Oh, because they wanted to create greater Israel, and we're seeing the project unfold right now with a shit ton of wars happening, America going bankrupt, Western world being annihilated. What do I think about that? Well, that sort of sucks, right? I'm just appalled that no one's been held accountable for what those motherfucking neocon Zionists unleashed on the world on September 11th, 2001. Maybe one day Americans will make them pay a price, a heavy price, right? MC says that's a loaded question. For sure, of course. Eldegal says raw is best. Daikon is a Japanese brand name. Is it Japanese? They have it. They do the grinding with the sushi and stuff, sashimi. I still have your comics you give me. Nice. Well, most of them. Sadly, I misplaced a few when I had a car accident a couple of years ago. Oh no, I hope you're okay. And that's okay. The comic books, I've lost comic books before and trash comic books before, right? Was Bin Laden tied with CIA? Wasn't, yeah, Bin Laden was a CIA agent. Gold. Oh, I'm gonna allow that. Doink. Gen Z is being baked. Baked Gen Zyklon. A steel lore of iron. Twitch censored that. I had to approve it. It's like they're trying to censor anything with a Z in it. I wonder why. Zayo what? Zayo what? What the hell is going on? Wait, so you think 9/11 was planned from the US? Daryl, who planned it? I don't think everyone in the US government planned it, but there were people in the US government that knew that it was going to happen, helped it along. Like, that's pretty much a given. That's like FBI, CIA, Pentagon, control that is controlled 100% by Zionists, right? It has been for a while, right? Like, who would, I don't know how many people would question that there were people in the United States administration that knew 9/11 was going to happen. I mean, so they knew about it, just didn't know when it was going to happen. Oh, I didn't say they didn't know when it was going to happen. I'm pretty sure they knew exactly when it was going to happen. Yeah, there's no doubt they knew when it was going to happen. Fuck, I was watching money flows. They knew when. Look, I'll tell you my experience. The first time I've mentioned this before, but since this came up, I'll mention it again, right? When 9/11 happened, the way I found out about it is my phone. At the time, we had phones beside us, home phones. There were no smartphones. They were, but they weren't like this, right? My phone rang. I was asleep. It was like 6:15 a.m. Vancouver time, around there, which makes it around 9:15 a.m. when the, you know, the attack happened, right? Rang at like 6:15, you know, shortly thereafter. I picked up the phone. I go, hello, who the hell's calling me now? And it was my broker, right? Stockbroker, right? At the time we had stockbrokers, right? Broker. And I'm just gonna say John to use a no name, right? I said, John, what the hell? Why are you calling me? He goes, Chycho, what the hell? How did you know? I go, what are you talking about? Now, what he's referring to is a few months before 9/11, I was watching the stock market the same way I do right now, right? I go in and out of the stock market, watch it, because I like geopolitics, and you can get a really good feel for what's happening geopolitically, politically, by watching money flow. Martin Armstrong has talked about this, and I was doing this sort of without really knowing. I didn't know Martin Armstrong back then, knowing the philosophy behind it. I just knew there was a correlation between the stock market and geopolitical events, right? And I would watch the stock market, and I was watching the stock market a few months before, and there was hiccups in the stock market. There was major hiccups in the stock market. So I called up my broker. I was managing money for myself and some family. Called up the broker and said, told him, sell everything. The guy goes, what? I go, sell everything. Something big is about to happen. I don't know when, I don't know what, but the market is going to do a major hiccup. Sell everything. He goes, what about this? I go, no, you're not listening to me. Sell everything. Puts, calls, longs, shorts, doesn't matter. Liquidate out. Get out. Now, at the time, I didn't want to play puts because I didn't want to keep track of it. It was a few months out, right? Before 9/11. So he remembered that, because no one really does that, right? I did. And it wasn't for chump change money. It was 3 different accounts with not chump change money. So very few people ever do this, right? I did. So he remembered that, and he called me, and he goes, what? I woke up, I was sleeping, right? 6:15, what the fuck? Because in the past I was awake at that time when I was doing the trading. I would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, listen to the news, watch the pre-market, read the news, be online, place some order, do whatever I was doing, right? I was always up. You get up, market in my part of the world, West Coast Canada, starts trading at 6:30 a.m. right? You better know what the fuck's going on if you're managing money, right? So I said, no, what, man? What are you talking about? He goes, you don't know? You haven't seen? I go, what? You go, turn on your TV. So I turn on the TV, and it's 9/11. I go, oh shit, what happened, dude? He goes, oh, plane hit, blah 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 blah. I think I watched the second plane live. I can't remember because I've watched so many this long time ago, right? And I said, oh wow, what's going on? Oh, planes just hit the towers, the terrorist attack, blah blah. That's what they think. Markets go, oh, how did you know? I go, know what? How did you know this was going to happen? I go, I didn't know this was going to happen, man. Are you crazy? I just knew something was happening because I was watching the money flow. Whoa, fucking, this is serious business, right? I go, okay, thanks for letting me know. Okay, bye-bye. That's it. That's how I knew. So you're asking me, what do I think about Osama bin Laden? Supposedly, according to official story, doing 9/11, where they connected it because of a passport that wasn't inferno, burning metal steel. 2 blocks away, they found a passport of one of the guys. That's what you're asking me? And you're asking me if I think more than 19 Arabs, most of them from Saudi Arabia, being ordered, being their master, the person who planned all this out, living in a cave in Afghanistan with a dialysis machine. What do I think about them during 9/11? Have I made it sound absurd enough yet where you realize that question is a red rat question someone that only watches CNN or Fox News would ask? Are we out of our minds if that is the level of intellect, intelligence, understanding of geopolitics, economics, and who is ruling over us and who is behind all this war and chaos? Then you got a lot of reading to do. Okay. I beat that thing to a pulp, but I needed to go down that path. Nickel. Tucker Carlson has a good docu series happening about this on CensorTube right now. Goes through the documents and interviews. Kind of crazy, kind of crazy. Back then, you should have seen it. I was telling people, look, this is an inside job. Like, people knew about. Oh, chycho, you're a conspiracy theorist. I go, what are you fucking like idiots? And they were all pro invading Afghanistan, invading Iraq. I'm like, oh, you guys are nuts. And they weren't nuts, they're just stupid. I eliminated a lot of those red rats from my life. All of them knew that still Lorevine, all of them knew damn well when the planes were hitting the towers. Why was the owner conveniently not there that day after taking out over $1 billion in insurance on them, specifically that insures against acts of terrorism? And here's the kicker, he collected twice because two different planes hit, right? So it was 2 terrorist attacks, so he got a double payment, right? And a plane went into the Pentagon. What the fuck, right? Oh God, I was into my third pint on my birthday. Very sad day after that. I drank for the dread. Yeah, horrendous. MC, what is the money flow telling you now? So huge shit's about to happen. These flows into gold are historic. Yeah, I think we're in unprecedented times right now, really. I mentioned this on the last stream, the open discussion stream, that this isn't, you know, once in a decade, once in a century type of period. This is once in multiple centuries type of period, right? Starting to see smaller banks under stress in the US as well. Yeah. Family, once we do a couple of other moves, like Family, we shorted Netflix, paid out well, right? We've been pounded silver as it was mining company, as it did a 20%, 25% correction this week, right? And the next major move that Family is going to do, we're going to start buying puts on banking stocks again. Okay, we might see some serious banking hiccups. Okay, Darrow 999 Darrow. You think something else is going to happen to the US from any country? Who knows where it's going to happen? It's just from the money flow you can see something huge is about to pop, right? What it is, who the fuck knows, right? Just make sure you're placed accordingly, and whatever happens, it's going to be it's not on the peace front, it's more of the chaos front. And on a chaos front, usually stock markets, certain sectors plunge dramatically, and gold and silver pop dramatically. Have we already seen it? I don't know. I don't think so. Blood insurance should be investigated like a fugitive hunt. Canadian Arctic Wolf, salutations, hope you're doing well. Dad said paint a Volkswagen Beetle and someone will buy it. Haha, gold. Paint a Volkswagen Beetle and someone will buy it. Yeah, cars have been an amazing place to invest some your money, as long as you could, you know, you have storage space. Deep Blake, how are we doing? What have I walked into? What is this money flow you're talking about? It's just seeing money flow in the markets. Martin Armstrong talks about it too. Big money makes move before huge geopolitical events unfold. Oh, painted gold. Oh, paint. Dad said paint a Volkswagen Beetle gold and someone will buy it. Would you buy it? Volkswagen gold? He was joking. Was he joking? Okay, good. I wouldn't buy a gold car. But nowadays, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. We're an hour in. Brad, my wife asked me or the comics, what do you love more? I said, don't make me choose. I love it. Darrow, you think Putin is getting upset with how Trump is trying to get involved with his war? And do you see something happening with that? I don't think Putin's getting upset. Trump was already involved with the war during his first administration, right? He remember he sent javelins there. He keeps on saying, right? So yeah, Trump was already involved in the war. He owns the war, and the United States definitely wants to keep the pressure on Russia. They're just getting the bankrupt EU to try to do it, and EU is doing their best trying to rally up the citizens to go fucking die for these oligarchs, but the citizens aren't buying it, most of them anyway. So US's plans is sort of not working well for them because they want to keep the pressure on Russia because they want to go after Iran and China, but with the Russia connection there, it's not negotiable. They can't do it, right? They can't realize it, so they're having hiccups. So we'll see how it goes, but I don't think Russia gives a rat's ass what United States does or anything. Russia's already said, you guys attack us directly, we're gonna knock you out, and they can, easy peasy, right? If not directly in the EU and US military bases, they'll just send some of those fucking hypersonic missiles to Yemen, more of them, right? So Yemen has more of them, and Yemen is not going to be fucking concerned about using those hypersonic missiles just to level Tel Aviv if they go one level further than they have right now, right? So Russia has basically stated, look, you continue to fuck with us on that level, right? We're going to arm every dissident group that you guys are against, and you're going to see body bags come in, coffins come in back into the United States with Americans in them, and then we'll see how far MAGA goes to make America great again, right? Canadian Arctic, on his deathbed, he said gold. Operated on the evening of 9/11, died a week later. Oh my god, buy gold. He said buy gold. Yeah. I had someone else ask me during that period too. Gold was like $230 or something, and they came up to me. This is the time I was doing geophysics, and people knew I was a trader as well, right? And he came up to me. He goes, Chycho, hey, listen, do you think war is coming? I go, yeah, man, war is going to kick up hardcore, right? This is just the beginning. He goes, do you think it's a good time to buy gold? And I said, yeah, if you have a long-term perspective on it, buying gold is a good idea, right? Just imagine $220, $240 in 2000, 2001, 2002. Steal a lot of money. Make you wonder who these countries are indebted and bankrupt to. Oh yeah, or who's blackmailing them, right? Should have sold the house, 400k. Risk though, possibly. Yeah, there could be a boom up, right? Russia are definitely getting their kill boots on. Yeah, Russia is gonna go pretty medieval on anyone that's opposing them. They've given everyone ample time to pull out, seek peace. Well, they haven't. Good luck, right? Jack, what do you think on Sensor 2? What do you think of this object flying to us in space. Oh yeah, even top scientists are saying they think it's an alien craft. Yeah, I don't believe top scientists. Those top scientists are the one that says safe and effective, right? Fuck them, right? So I don't believe anything coming out of NASA, anything coming out of top scientists, official top scientists. I don't believe anything that these official top scientists are publishing in scientific journals, because scientific journals, their ownerships have come out and said half of that stuff is bogus bunk, right? Going through the COVID years told us that. So I don't know what that alien thing is. I know it's there. It could be just a distraction from what's really taking place: genocide, nuclear war coming, pending, Iran being challenged, right? Israel on the verge of annihilation, United States going bankrupt. So it could be noise. I don't know. Chycho, Rio or Elio? Electric Light Orchestra or REO Speedwagon? REO Speedwagon? Is that what we're talking about? They both have good things, but Electric Light Orchestra was more styling in my opinion, if that's what we're talking about, right? Mr. Bojanska from Stockholm. Salutations, Stockholm. Hope you're doing well. Knights of Old Comic, how are you doing? Chycho, are Zionists and Freemasons the same? Or no, they're not the same, but they collaborate on certain projects, right? But they're not the same. It's like Zionist neocons. They have the same agenda, which is war, domination, right? So they work together in certain places, but they keep an eye on each other, right? And there's a lot of Zionist neocons, but there's a lot of neocons that aren't Zionists, and there's a lot of Zionists that aren't neocons, right? The funny hate people, the chosen people. Deep Flake, they always say this and similar when there's any object in space. What was the one a few years ago? Oh, mumu. I don't know. Yeah, I don't pay the scientific community any heed anymore. Most of them are sold out clowns, garbage. Not just garbage scientists, they're garbage human beings. Oh God. Ion Zelensky, a server I'm on, has increased his unaliveness soon at 80%. Yeah, he's, I don't, my guess is he's going to run with, he's already transferred billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars under his name out of Ukraine, right? So, but he might try to run out with money as well, money in gold or whatever he can. But I think he's going to run. He's going to run to the UK or the United States. My guess is UK. Okay. Canadian artwork. Dad, as you know, served almost 50 years service. Air Force Armed Forces, DND. Never parted with money and produced wealth, not spent it. Investments all over the map. I did not know what to do. Totally confused. Give it to the bank. They screwed mom and me. Oh no, what? Yeah. In Canada, if you don't have your paperwork in order, if you're managing a state or dealing with, they fuck you. The banks fuck you, the lawyers fuck you, the government fucks you. That's why for me, for the last 2-3 years, I was doing a lot of family work, making sure the state was taken care of, right? Or at least I was taking care of it, right? And still a long ways to go. It takes months. Sorry to hear about our Canadian Arctic wolf. Disgusting. And a certain amount of responsibility to the holder of all those assets, where they didn't make it easy for family to deal with it, right? We love them, but fuck sakes, man, right? Knights of Old Chicho. I saw a recent Frank Miller interview and he looked so sickly. What happened? I read alcoholism, but sheesh, he's only 68. Yeah, yeah. He Frank Miller went down the toilet after 9/11. When 9/11 happened, Frank Miller put out some fucking kind of video saying, yeah, nuke the Middle East, kill them all. So even though he created some amazing comic books, it showed that it was a red rat because he bought into the look. A lot of people were programmed. I can't really judge them too harshly. In at that time I did, and right now I do too, but you know, a lot of people aren't aware that the government lies. They're fucking liars. Like, fuck, what the fuck? Don't believe anything they say. And these people believed it. Those Arabs did it, those people did it, and then they came out and they're full of anger and hate, and they're just saying we have to go kill them all, nuke the place, glass the place because it's sand, so they do a nuclear weapon, make it all glass. I was like, fuck, man, I lost respect for so many people, right? And then after that, I think he just got into drinking. Maybe he was into drinking then, that's why he was talking that shit. But I think alcoholism had a lot to do with it, yeah. And alcoholism fucks you up, man. You drink heavy for too long, it actually put holes in your brains. They call it there's a word for it, technical word for it. Like they lose the capacity to be able to take, like, it's as bad as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. You still maintain your mind. Alzheimer's or dementia, so as bad as all, because their minds, their brains actually have dead areas, and their kidneys, livers, everything gives out. That's what happens, right? That's what happens. Elder final result: £50 invested, $536.33 return. Good investment, good investment. Canadian wolf, Arctic wolf. Dad did not want an estate. I found out later. Had I left the money where it was, it would have all come back. Oh, really? After 9/11, crap. Yeah, crap. Yeah, sorry to hear it. It's I don't know. Why in the world? Because family is family, right? They went through everything with you, right? That's my humble opinion, right? They had to put up with you. The construction, can you guys hear it? It's wacko. They've been going at it for 2 years. Crazy. Mad cow, mad cow. Mad cow. I don't think it was Frank Miller. Mad cow. Several million figure. Ouch, several million. Damn. What the hell? Panic on sensitive. What's your thoughts on the recent liquidation? It was their biggest I've ever seen. Liquidation of what? Panic. Are you talking about the market? Alk is shy cocaine. Hey guys, Jonas, the kick. How are you doing? Liquidation of what? The stock market dumped today? Is that what we're talking about? If so, we were expecting it. Crypto. Oh, crypto. Well, we were expecting crypto as well. I don't, I've been mentioning for a while now. I would have been liquidating Bitcoin. I think I mentioned it as soon as it had 100,000, and that was a few months ago. And going to gold and silver, right? I think a lot of it has to do with huge money moving around. What we talked about, money flow. There's big shit going on, right? There's huge money moving around, and crypto is one of the best ways to, if you want to call it officially, launder, moves millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars from one area to another area. That's one way of doing it. Big government and deep state, they're making huge crypto. They're whales, by the way, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, and all that jazz, but way more in Bitcoin. They're whales, so they're transferring lots of money around to pay off people to create chaos, right? Panic. It lined up with the Trump China thing. Yeah, possibly. I've heard it could be certain countries trying to make it illegal again, trying to prevent things, money flow. Even Europe talking about banning crypto. There's a lot of things in the works, and it might pop, it might go up. But personally, for me, precious metals, I think, is the way to be right now. Nagy Mister, Nagy Mister, Nagy Meister, Mister, Nagy Mister. Just got home from the Chainsaw Man movie, and that shit was immaculate. Nice. You saw it in the theater? No. You saw it in the theater? I would love to see Chainsaw Man. I haven't watched the movie yet because I can't find it dubbed. It's only subbed. So what I did, I watched the series again. So I've watched the series in the last week twice, from number 1 to 12. And when it finished, I took a day break and then started one again and went to number 12. Chainsaw Man is amazing. So good, so good. Loopable, right? What's that quote? You know what type of hunter devils fear most? The ones with a few screws loose and no screwdriver. Chainsaw Man, Deep Flakes. It's an anime. Man, these construction people, nasty. Right? Incidentally, my business over 40 years, trinkets on buttons, printed apparel, and even tickets, pin or button. That was what you were doing? Canadian Arctic Wolf? It's called Chainsaw Man? Yeah, Chainsaw Man. And there's a TV series, animation series out. Chainsaw Man. Very good. I've watched that series twice. It's loopable, right? It's like Cowboy Bebop loopable, Samurai Champloo loopable, Space Dandy loopable, right? Very good, super fun, super fun. super fun, super fun, super fun. Chainsaw Man. Just had our theater plays opening night and got 4 stars review. Nice, Nimi. Very good, very good. I would love to see. I saw Cowboy Bebop movie in the theater, dubbed on fungi. Me and a friend, we ate fungi, and then we went to the theater and we opened up the bag of fungi. We put it between us, and we're eating fungi throughout the whole show, and it was like insane. We were like, we came out of that thing. Woof. It was super good. Chycho TV. Hi Chycho. Is Chico just chilling? Nice to catch you. Nice. Hope you're chilling well, Chico. Salute. Gang, should we look at comic books? Did we talk about enough about business and politics? Should we hit up comic books? Comic books. Should we do comic books? Yeah. Canadian Arctic Wolf. I started vending pin on buttons to tourists during the changing of the guards here in Ottawa. Very cool. Any new hauls? Yeah. I got 4 boxes here. four things that came in yesterday because Canada had mail strikes, so everything was piled up, just waiting. Meet. How are you doing? What's up, guys? Nice to catch a stream. Nice to have you. Deep Flake. I've still not even watched One Piece. Well, One Piece is like 1,200 episodes. I've watched 60 episodes of One Piece. One Piece is not loopable. It's not loopable. If you loop it, that's all you're doing your whole life. Nicola. Salute. First time chat. Welcome to our live stream on Twitch. I wonder if they stopped doing their chainsaw. I don't know what they're doing. Crazy. Gang, should we do comic haul? Yes. Let's do comic book haul. Okay, gang. This is comic book haul number and Canada Day and royal visits and political rallies and them came rock concerts. You must have made mint of rock concerts and the firework shows and stuff like this. Yeah, yeah. Good mate and cash. Cash is sweet. Cash is sweet. Gang, let's do a comic book haul. Okay. In Canada, mail was on strike for a few weeks. Okay, for a couple of months or something like this. So I had a bunch of stuff that were stuck in limbo, and I had 4 packages that just came in yesterday. Okay, so we're going to take a look at 4 packages. Let's see an old guy in this. It's very interesting to see old guy. Thanks. So I don't know what's in what. I can take a guess, but we're just going to open it. I'm going to tell you what it is. Okay, mailer. Okay, this one I think is 3 comics, possibly. Let's check it out. Okay, there is one political comic book series in here, and then there is more adult oriented comic books in here. And I keep these mailers, by the way. They're good for shipping out stuff during our auctions. All right. So let's see what we got. This is okay. This is, I'm going to show you. This is, you've seen, no, actually you haven't seen some of these before because I couldn't get them. I paid a fair price for these. I paid a heavy price for these because I'm keeping an eye out for these. And if I see them, I try to get them at a reasonable price, and it's very difficult to find these. I'm going to see if I need to put any stickies on these. Yeah, I need to put sticky on there. Okay, I'm going to put stickies on these. I'm going to show you these because I paid a little bit too much for these, but I wasn't seeing them pop up, and they were on the higher grade side, so I pulled the trigger on them because it was the same seller. He was selling 3 different auctions. Okay, and 1 comic book per auction. Okay, so this one came out to expensive. 3 comic books for $186 US, so about $62 each, including shipping, right? Including shipping. And the reason I did this is because it includes a number 1, it includes 2 number 1s and a number 2. Okay, this is Bondage Fairies. Oh, let me set this up. I put a sticker on, but it's not covering the sensitive area. Bondage Fairies number 1. Okay, you would have seen this before. Nikolai, do you talk about the politics and news on a global scale? Yeah, big time. Yeah, we just finished an hour and 15 minutes of it. Now we're going comic books. New Bondage Fairies number 1. Okay, on the expensive side, what I paid here. Okay, on the expensive side, but they look like to be on the higher grade, which I'm happy with. Bondage Fairies Extreme. I don't have this issue, or didn't have this issue. Now we do. Bondage Fairies Extreme. Okay. Number 1. And Bondage Fairies Extreme number 2. Right. On the heavy side. Mimi, just regarding gold, it started going down after a long run up. Maybe wait a bit before buying. You could, or if you don't have a position, maybe start a position. You have to do recommendations. The mining stocks went down a lot. Family was buying mining stocks in the last 2-3 days. Verizon, Does Canada still have a public mail system? God, how I miss the days of publicly owned Royal Mail. Now everything is privately owned. Well, they were on strike for a while. They're losing money. Here's another one, another package. Okay, I think I know what this one is, but we'll have to open it up to make sure it's what I think it is. And they just they've gone back to work. They're having rolling strikes. Certain places closed. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, what is this? Oh, I gotta, okay, no, this isn't what I thought it was. This is, hold on, I didn't count on this being, oh wow, this is something. Oh, this is the one that came. Okay, I gotta give you a price on this because I wasn't expecting this one to come as a separate package. I was expecting it to come with the other stuff. Let me see if I can find it. What the, okay, I don't know. I don't, yeah, this is interesting. Oh, this is this one. Wow, I thought this was gonna come with the, oh my god, I bought this for nothing. Okay, this ended up costing me, these books ended up costing me $5.50. Okay, and this is, let me see, this, oh hold on, $5.50. What are the other ones? Let me find the other one. Okay, I can't tell where it is. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you how much these cost because I can't figure out. Oh, I gotta grab my stickies. I left them on the bondage fairies. Let me bring the stickies out. These are more Eros comics. Okay, because I bought a whole bunch of Eros comics. Let me put these guys here. Why not? Okay. Oh, I gotta cover these up. I bought these really cheap. Part of it, there's a, how many books here? Oh, lots of coverage. Anything on here? Oh, this is, oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, I gotta cover. I need more stickies. Okay, we'll use the same stickies. This is number 8, number 7, number 5, number 6. This is Mara, Eros Comics. Oh, let me bring out my thingamajiggy. Check this out. This is Mara, and these are high grade. Okay, number 6. Oh, this one's number 5. Yeah, that was number 6. This is number 5. Very cultish, Celtic, shamaness. This is number 6. No, this is number 7. Check it out. And number 8. Yeah, the spreadsheet. The problem is I made a deal with this one seller and he was sending me a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't even know what it was. I'm gonna to hopefully get to it. I thought it was in the box, but this could be part of them. I think this is the part of them. Okay, so that's 4 comics. Keep a number on them because I bought yeah, I got a feeling this is from that set. Oh, here's the rest of the Mara. This is Mara number 9. Okay, Mara number 9. This is the Naughty Necropolis. I think actually these are the ones that I paid $5.50 for, which is crazy cheap. Naughty Necropolis number 3. Again, Eros Comics. I've been buying a lot of this brand, this comic book from Fantagraphics, right? So number 3, again, very high grade. These things are beautiful. Some mid-grade. This is, I gotta cover these ones up. Oh, I buried the thing again, the stickies. I gotta remember to take the stickies down after I show them to you. This is Rumba number 11. I've read that a little bit of this. It's crazy. Rumba number 11. Okay, this is Rumba number 1. Very nice. Now we got Rumba number 1. This one's mid-grade. Rumba number 1 is hardcore. Here's Rumba number 2. Very nice, very nice. Jonah, hey Chycho, I love your work. Thank you very much. I love these. Oh, and there's one more here. This is the sticky I gotta put on here. And cover this up. This is Liaison Delicious. I don't even know how to pronounce it. First Night of 6. This is issue number 1 in high grade. Very good, very good. Like it, like it, like it. D-Live would have just tagged, yeah, big time, right? So number 1. So how many was here? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with doubles. So that's 10 comic books there. Okay, let me see what this one is. Okay, no, I think I'm gonna open up the big box because I think the big box is the rest. Okay, here, I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, big box. I think this has the rest of that, and the rest of this, I'm gonna, here, let's just do this. Yeah, he mixed them all up. Check it out. So 10, it should be like, it's full. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out one at a time, or a couple at a time. Oh, I just put bags and boards on here, so just to cover it up. Oh, that's another bag and board. There we go. Very nice. Let's check these out. There was, I bought, okay, nice. These are the Mara. These are, yeah, he mixed it all up, man. What the hell? You should have just put them together. Why did he mix it all up? Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna show you these. Oh, I covered this up again and lost the stickies. Okay, let's see. So check this out. Third. Oh yeah, in the back too. Okay, so I'm gonna show this. Be careful with this. This is Liaison Delicious number 5. Okay, Eros Comics. Very nice. These are really, they're pretty good grade. I want that box. See, that's Liaison Delicious number 4. Nice, nice, very nice, very nice. These are beautiful. This is, I'm supposed to have the whole set of this, by the way. Ooh la la. Oh, this is Very nice. Oh, let me put the sticky here. This is Liaison Delicieuse number 3. Beautiful. Beautiful. So YouTube allows breastfeeding videos but can't so comic art. Yeah, seems a tad ridiculous. Well, it is what it is, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Liaison Delicieuse Elder. You're gonna love this. Number 2. Just a pillow fight. Cool. This is Mara. Number 3 and number 4. This is number 3. Mara number 3. Celtic Shamaness. And Mara Celtic Shamaness number 4. Shamaness. Cool. Okay, we'll do this. Ramba is hilarious. I read a couple of issues of the ones we got before. It was oh, do you want this out? Which one? This one? Or the pillow fight? Or the pillow fight? Naughty Nickel Jack, Naughty Necropolis looks like it's related to the 2000 AD Judge Dredd. Oh, does it? Okay, very cool. Very cool. Here is Rumba number 7. Rumba number Hunters and Prey. Rumba number 7. She's hardcore. She's hardcore. Oh my god, I really want to see The Taming of Batman by Cow. Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh my god, show us. You got the whole internet turned on. Like, seriously, it was like, whoa. She likes it. She likes double bangers and heavy fisting. Rumba number 4. Rumba number 4. She's definitely a dom, right? Damn son, damn son. Yeah, looking at this now. Oh, there's Liaison Fair. Okay, here's another beautiful cover. This one's okay to show, but just to be on the safe side, we'll put a little thing there. Liaison Fair. This is the last issue, number 6. Beautiful, beautiful, right? Beautiful. Greg it open. God says Lonely Figure, hello all, hope everyone's doing well. Shame I missed the start of this. Yeah, this is only, we did about an hour and 15 minutes of just open discussion. Lonely Piggy, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, brother. These are some risky comic books we've gotten. Yeah, you're right, this looks like more a Judge Dredd stuff. This is Naughty Necropolis number 4. Okay, number 4. Just a little chaotic, right? Can't wait to flip through these. Naughty Necropolis number, what number is this? Issue number 1, very nice and really high grade. Like the guy said these were mid grade, these are high grade. Very good, very good. Love it, love it. Twitch algorithms now aroused. Naughty Necropolis number 2. Okay. All in all, if this is all the comics, we'll have to do a count at the end. Okay. It was a set of 93. There were 30 comics that cost me $160 US, and then it was 20, $20 shipping, $20 duties and fees. So it ended up costing me $200. Okay, that was for 30 comic books. Some of them are in here, and then there was. I made it. He goes, "Oh, I have more Eros comics." This guy, the seller. So I said, "Okay." I ended up paying basically the lot of comic books, which was 30, ended up costing me, $5.50 basically, with before the shipping, ended up costing $6.66 per comic, right? And then the one that I made a deal with them for 43 Eros comics, I told them, I said, look, I'll buy them from you for $5 each. I don't even know what's in it. I don't even know what he sent. He just said, I have these Eros comics. He gave me some names. I don't know what issue number or anything. I said, I'll give you $5 each because that's what the other lot sold for. He said, okay. So I bought 43 Eros comics for $215, $60 shipping, taxes, duties, crazy price. $275 ended up costing $640 per issue, including everything, right? So basically $650 an issue, what we're watching right now, which is a really good price, okay. On medical leave from the work for a bit. Oh really, PTSD stuff. Even though I'm only here in Lava, I'll try to be around for more streams. Awesome, Lonely Piggy, glad to have you. Oh, so Necropolis is a place in Judge Dredd. Okay, cool. I've read some Judge Dredd comics. I can't remember what's the City 7. I forget the names. Nice. He put these ones in order. That's good. Domino Lady. No, it's not all together. So I'm just gonna show them to you. You guys know the prices. Domino Lady number 1. Okay. Domino Lady number 1. Does Eros still pub? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I know they were publishing all the way into the 2000s, but I don't know. Maybe early 2010s as well. Mega City. Thank you very much, Jack Britton. Mega City. This one should be okay. Domino Lady number 2. This is a Golden Age character they revamped to be more erotic-y. Domino Lady number 3. So this is the 3 issues, and then there's more. Domino Lady number 3. Nice. This one is okay. I'll have to put a little. Spank number 1. Spank number 1. Okay. Oh, Chycho, I've made your chia seed pudding. It's killer. Oh, you made it very good. It's super delicious, eh? Very nice. Spank number 2. These covers are crazy. Spank likes sex. So I guess that guy's name is Spank, right? Zika TV Games, welcome to our live stream on Twitch. Spank number 3. Spank number 3. Lonely Piggy with fruits on the side, especially berries. Yeah, forget about it. I had to hold back. Yeah, I know. I went crazy with it initially when I started making it. So much. Spank number 4. Right? Spank number 4. That's like the dude from Sesame Street, the guy that looks like a pencil. Ernie and Bert and Ernie. I don't know which one's what. Ah, what's this? 100 degrees in the shade. That sounds sexy. Number 1. 100 degrees in the shade. Number 1. 100 degrees in the shade. Number 2. Was there anything that needs to be locked out? No. Number 2. Nice. 100 degrees in the shade. Number 3. Nice. I'll hold it close for Elder God. Cool. This looks cool. This looks super cool, actually. Oh, here's 100 degrees in the shade. Number 4 of 4. Cool. Number 4 of 4. This one is box number 1. A plaything on a Friday evening. Haha. Box number 1. Cool cover. Look at that. Jack Britton. With these comic covers, you better keep some tissue in your comic room. Don't want to get those covers sticky. Nasty, nasty. Dirty, dirty. I think that's why they say that's not a good idea to buy used Vampirella comics. I can't believe I have to cover this up. This beautiful artwork. Look at this. It's even a guy painting. What number is this? Adults only. I can't even see the number. Oh, number 2. This is box number 2. Box number 2. Underboob. Box number 2. Beautiful artwork. Wow, super cool. Box number 3. Very cool, very cool. Beautiful cover. Box. Let's bring stickies out. No, I don't have to cover anything. It's all covered anyway. This is box number 4. Box number 4. Yeah, Verizon. The artwork's fantastic. Beautiful. The cheeky panda is the issue code. Hey Chycho, what's up? The real MC Mike, how are you doing? Oh, this one we're gonna have to cover. Look in the comic books. Box number 6. Box number 6. This one. Eros Tattoo. Number 1. Eros Tattoo number 1. Very beautiful. I seldom flip through all the comic books I buy, but I'm gonna flip through all of these. I need to check these out. Very unique. Each one's so unique. Some maybe not so, but some very much so. This one, beautiful. Holy schmolies. Man, this one's beautiful. Eros Tattoo, number 2. Very cool. I'm going to put all these in Mylar. Look at that. Very cool. Beautiful. Right? Oh. 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 Okay. Let's put this one over here. This is Mara, Celtic Shaman. There's 2 different Mara series. Flipping through because they're unique. Yes, that's it. That's it. This is number 2. What's the word for it? Apple Anarchist. What have I jumped into? Comic books. Comic books. Beautiful adult comic books. Awesome. With a little bit of chycho redacted. Mara, Celtic Shaman, Shamanist, number 1. Very nice, very nice. Underboob, underboob. Cool. By the way, Apple Anarchist, these comics cost ended up costing me $6.50 US each. Okay, bought them in a bulk. Mara of the Celts, very cool. Number 1. Mara of the Celts, number 1. Betty by the Hour, very cool. Number 8. No sticky needed here. Betty by the Hour, number 8. One day a chycho no censorship comic stream, yeah, or a comic book reading, no censorship. If we can find a streaming site where we can do it, we'll do it. Excuse me. Pornotopia. Pornotopia number 2. Pornotopia number 2. I like these images, very fulfilling, very. Pornotopia number 3. Pornotopia number 3. This is number 2. This is number 1. Okay, cool. Ooh. Shilindra, slave to pleasure, number 1. Slave to pleasure, number 1. Screw you. Hopefully they got a safety word. Maybe that is the word. Screw you. Shilindra, slave to pleasure. Oh, so unfortunate. I gotta cover this a little bit. I'm just gonna cover this a little bit. Doink. Number 2. Right. Dancing Vigil, do you ever get time to read these or just look at the pictures? No, I read Bondage Fairies 1 to 6. I read a couple of other Bondage Fairies ones. I've read some of the other ones that I picked up. So I don't have time to read all of them, but I read as much as I can, sure. Because for me, story matters, and Bondage Fairies, the universe is very unique, very unique. So are some of the other ones here. Ooh. Wow. There's some interesting books here. Pornotopia. Okay, I need new stickies. These stickies don't stick no more. Let's get new stickies. Oops. Pornotopia number 4. Pornotopia number 4. Apple anarchist. I'm technically too long. Are you? I mean, there's no nudity here. It's all censored. I don't know. It's not my decision. Oop. I mean, there's a reason why we have these. The tab has been satisfied. This one's actually not Eros Comics, it's Radio Comics. Pornotopia number 5. Pornotopia number 5. I had to use a few stickies. No bother, I waive my rights. Do some arrive with the pages stuck together. I haven't flipped through these yet, but no, I haven't bought any comics where the comics were nasty. All right. Sinini number 2. Interesting. Sinini number 2. Barface, how are we doing? Okay. These covers help me wake up. Arga, arga. In this issue, a big one. All her own. Oh, we know what that is. Horizon. When I was a kid, this kind of stuff counted as art. So there was generally no age restriction. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it is art. We know it's art. All cover bum-bums. Voodoo Island. Return to Voodoo Island. Number 2. Return to Voodoo Island number 2. Voodoo Island number 1. Wow, I don't need to cover anything here. It's all sort of covered. Voodoo Island number 1. What a cover, eh? Their hair blowing. Bondage Girls at War. This one, I was so psyched when I found out he was sending me this one. Like, just the title is amazing. Bondage Girls at War number 4. Bondage Girls at War number 4. Strangely, I was watching a nature documentary earlier with frogs copulating. Fantastic. Bondage Girls at War. The Confessor. Oh, just noticed this. Oh, good thing I didn't hold it up. The Confessor. The Confessor. I can't wait to flip through this one. The Confessor. There's there's a thing here. This one is okay, but I'll just do this. Bound Beauty. Very cool. Tops and bottoms. Bound Beauty. Have a wardrobe malfunction. Oh my. Do you put the censor tab on chycho, or the seller is? Censor tab on chycho? No, I'm putting the censor tab on 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 the erotica stuff. Let's see. The Consenter. This one's okay to show. Number one. Very good, very good. The Consenter, number one. Awesome. Pill.net would be okay with this. Thumbling Boxes by Reed Waller. Thumbling Boxes. That's a cute thing. Number one. Looks like Katy Perry. Oh. Or any Nostr server. Okay. This one looks like Katy Perry. Yeah. Okay, this one I need to cover up. Diary. The Diary of Emily K. Nice artwork. Beautiful. Diary of Emily K. Verizon. The comic industry pretty big in Canada, or are most of your sellers from the US? No, comic industry is pretty big in Canada. Like in the city that I'm in right now, it's a comic book city, and from what I understand, there's two what was it, 4 or 5 action comic number ones in the city. That's a lot. That's the first appearance of Superman, by the way. Bartface, I'm going to allow your comment. I haven't read it yet, but censorship zapped, or Twitch flagged that. Sea Brawl. No, Sex Brawl, not Sea Brawl. Sex Brawl number 3. Sex Brawl number 3. Barface. There's a small art book series called Graphic, like graphic, filled with silly erotic art too, that I have one of. Nice. Ooh, this one we gotta cover up. Submissive Susan number 3. This one is nice. This one wasn't neat. Mara Paper Doll full color all-star benefit book. Whoa, very cool. Benefit book. Oh, you're not seeing held messages. Oh my god. Dominatrix. Beatrix Dominatrix. Issue number 3. Beatrice Dominatrix. number 3. Vancouver's ground zero. Yeah. Wow, I had no idea Verizon Canada was so big on comics. Super awesome to live in such a creative city with a established scene. Yeah, yeah. Diary of Dominatrix, number 2. Not as big as the US, I guess, for sure. Per capita, anyway. I'm assuming US is huge. I usually use my cookbook for political streams. Cloudbook for political streams. Oh, that weighs 0 major privacy, right? School for submission. Oh, this might be great. Number 1, I believe. Art Noir. The other one, yeah. This one, Dominatrix. Age of Death, number 1. Age of Death, number 1. Cool. This is the last of the Eros comics. And there's another box here that we got to go through. Sizzling Sisters. Sizzling Sisters, number 1. Sizzling Sisters, number 1. Oh my. Finally, a normal Simar. Joka Q. Welcome to our live stream. Sizzling Sisters, number 1. Sizzling Sisters, number 5. Nice. Young Witches. This is actually gets a fair bit of love. Young Witches, number 1. Young Witches, number 1. Cool. Young Witches. Do we need to cover anything? Here, we'll cover this. And we'll cover this. Young Witches, number 2 of 4. Young Witches, number 2 of 4. Nice. Oh man. Sexecutioner. Sexecutioner. It's like Terminator. Sexecutioner. Sexecutioner. My sister, oh look at my sister started sizzle, getting hotter in Oz. Sexecutioner, number 3. Horizon chycho math videos got me through GCSE math here in the UK. That was 14 years ago. Wow, it's scary to think I've been following him that long. Very cool, Horizon. Very cool. Thank you for the follow for the long game. Fetish. Fetish. From comics, from math to erotic comics. Fetish, number 5. Needed a house cleaner. Fetish, number 5. So I'm going to count these. So 30 plus 43, there should be 73 comic books here. Okay, so let's do a little count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 33 34 35 36 that have 2 comics in them and one that has 1. So 36 times 2 is 72 plus 1 is 73. Perfect. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. So all of those comics, $6.50 a pop, right? Ended up costing $275 plus 200, $475, right? So 475. Very cool, very cool. Okay, we got that one. So this one is, I wonder, wait a second, which one of these is it that's supposed to have arrived? Delivered? Oh, this one hasn't arrived yet. Okay, nice. I'm gonna show you. I know what this one is. Oh, they must have sent me this today. Okay, this one is something I've been chasing and I got it at a really good price. I hope it is anyway. I hope it is. Let's check it out. So it was just in a box, like a regular box, right? And this is it. Yes, nice. The guy included this one for free. Nice. He included this one for free, and nothing needs to be covered. Ratex, Ratex, Rated X, right? Hot and uncensored, illustrated eroticism from Brazil. From Brazil. Very cool. I'll flip through this. Arcel Comics #1. Rated X. Rat, I know. I read that as rat. My eye just goes to rat, right? Rated X, very cool. Brazilian comic, very cool. And then these ones. These ones are mid-grade, okay. And which one's #1? Where's the number on this? Oh, issue 2, issue 1, issue 3. Cool. This is Butterscotch. Okay, by Milo Manara. I think he's Italian. Sought after. I've seen his collections sell for insane prices, right? I'll try to get my hands on some. Butterscotch #1. Butterscotch #1. His artwork's very beautiful, like his beautiful artwork. I got a couple other comics from him. Flip through them and it's really nice. Butterscotch #1. Butterscotch issue 2. Nothing needs to be censored there. Our secret endorsers. Nice. And Butterscotch #3. This is a 3-issue mini-series that came up, plus pinups from Manara's sketchbook. Very cool. #3. Very nice, very nice. Ah, Brad, Chicho, I'm actually drinking butterscotch coffee. Very nice. Here you go. Have a read. There you go. Very cool. Nice collection. Nice collection. So basically, they were all adult erotic comics. The one I thought that was going to be here, it's not. Should be coming soonish, right? Should be coming soonish. So very cool. Nice collection of books. Happy about these. As you know, as soon as I found out about Eros Comics, which was a few months ago, and Crack sort of told us what it was all about. It was, you know, they say Fantagraphic publishers, you know, one of the great independent comic book publishers that prints everything, no censorship. They do amazing job. They've published some key works like some of the most important comics in the comic book industry. So very happy to have these, add these to my collection. Elder, I called a customer service assistant a red rat over the phone the other day. Nice. Is entered our vocabulary as well. Me and my partners, I use it on a regular basis as needed to be used. Fun stream, gang. Fun stream. Thank you for being here. Okay. I'm glad we did, you know, a little bit of open discussion, politics, economics, and then kick it into comic books about equal time for each. So that's great. Super fun, super fun. And then we'll be back on most likely Sunday to do. And you know what we're going to do on Sunday? I think we're going to do, unless the shit is the fan by the end of the week, by Sunday, I think we might do the Airfax. I think it's Airfix, whatever, the collection I bought of toy soldiers, toy figures and stuff like this. So that would be cool. Sunday, Allegod works. Yeah, I think we'll try to keep our schedule going Wednesdays and Thursdays, Wednesdays and Sundays from now. Verizon, appreciate the stream show. My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you for being here. 1400 hours, so 2 p.m. my time. Yeah, much love. Can you remind me on Matrix as well? But I'll remember. I'll try to remember. Like, I hope I remember. You got a game that's got to finish, right? You got some bets on it. Sure, we can do 2 o'clock. Okay, because it should still be light out by 4 by the time we finish. We're gonna have the light anyway going if we're gonna do that stream. Okay. Aside from that, gang, hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the support. I guess on your way out, like, share, do whatever you need to do. And for those of you, those of you that are supporting this work on Patreon, Substack, Twitch, Sensor2, wherever you might be supporting this work, gang, thank you very much for the support. Do you collect Britain toy soldiers? These came from Britain. It was a guy that brought his collection from Britain to Canada. Okay, Knights of Old. Well, if you haven't seen Knights of Old, check out the Citadel, the Warhammer live stream that we did. Most of that Warhammer stuff came from the UK here. I was able to buy it as a collection, so it was great. It's better for East Coast Chichonians. Okay, 2 o'clock. Okay, done deal. Maybe we'll try to stick to 2 o'clock from now on. Well, unless it's gonna get dark, so we'll see. Okay, gang, have a fantastic rest of your week. We'll see you on Sunday, right? Fingers crossed.